It is another beautiful day out here, Saturday. It is now the 18th, 19th of May. Anyways, I'm going to pick up Shay next week on Friday, which is going to be awesome. So that'll be May 24th. Headed back to Austin, going to pick up the rig, everything, and move out of the house officially. So I'm really pumped about that. Right now, today, I got a couple parts. I'm going to try and work on the FJ80 a bit while I still have a driveway for it, and see what I can get done. Let me show you what I'm working on.
I picked up some U-joints for the front axle. They did have Spicer in stock, which was nice. I got another grease gun just because I needed to do the front end again. I'm going to try and grease the Birfield joints again, plus I needed it for the U-joints. And then I got some speakers as well. I also have some drag link ends that O'Reilly is actually getting in stock for me, so I'll pick them up this afternoon, hopefully swap those out. I wanted to do the power steering pump, but on the flip side, I also didn't want to do the power steering pump, so I'm not going to work on that just yet.
That's today's mission. We'll see what I can get done. If I can do the drag link ends, the speakers, grease the Birfield joints again through the inspection ports, that'll be perfect. If I can do the front drive shaft U-joints, that'll be even better. So we'll see what I can get done. I'm going to do them in that order just because I know I should start with front drive shaft, but I'm not looking forward to tearing that apart again. But I'm sure it will help because they're still a little bit clunking from up front. But again, just trying to make things happen and do what I can do in this situation that I have. So I won't have the vehicle in Austin to work on. I'm actually just going to fly there, so the vehicle's going to stay here. So I won't be able to wrench or anything there, which is kind of nice too because I got to work on the house, and I honestly don't want to spend that whole week wrenching before I move back up here. So let's get started.
3 screws and a couple pops later, door panel's off.
And there's the old speaker. This thing is just trash, to say the least. It just pops, crackles, and snaps.
Moose, what are you doing? Just want to hang out, huh?
Also, if anyone is curious, I'm replacing these with 6.5-inch speakers, and if you look closely, this blue wire is positive, which leads back to this green and orange one, and this white wire is negative, which leads to this blue right here. Kind of backwards, but just heads up for wiring. I'm just going to clip them down here so I can use all this wiring.
First old speakers out. I'd say it was done. These are like, what, like 20 watts? Yeah. Not bad from a 1993 though, still kicking. So, definitely time though.
Got the new drag link ends. There's the old one, as you can see. Those things are shot, ready to be replaced. Alright, here's the old ones. Needless to say, these were totally shot. I mean, look at this. This thing was done. Get them replaced, and all back together. Okay, so after about an hour, I got everything buttoned back up. It's Sunday now, but I just kind of wanted to show you what it looked like. The ends are a lot better. Steering stabilizer. This bolt right here, it kept spinning the bolt part of it. And so I'm gonna have to replace the steering stabilizer. I'm just gonna get a Murray one. They only offered a Rancho as an alternative, and I'm not buying a Rancho. And that's just what I can get in stock today. So there you go. So much better. The steering feels a lot better, minus the continual leak. But other than that, that drag link is all dialed in and ready to go. I will say this though, and again, sorry about the sound quality, I'm filming on my phone again. One end of the drag link, it would not unscrew for me for the life of me. I was banging on it, I tried to heat it up, a bunch of different things, spent like an hour working on it, and I was actually almost afraid I would have to wait or hop online and try and find one real quick, which would have sucked because I didn't have a ride. But what I ended up doing was putting the whole drag link in a clamp, clamped it down as tight as I could, and then I used a wrench to unscrew it, and that worked out from there. Just kind of with a back and forth, and then finally just unscrewing it. So I was almost in a bind, but got out of it, very fortunately. So other than that, really easy, but just kind of a fun weekend. Got the speakers done, got the drag link ends done. Gonna get a new steering stabilizer for it. About 2 o'clock, it's coming in at O'Reilly. I'm gonna go pick that up and toss it on and get that in. So there you go, another week here, another week wrenching. Finally got some stuff done. Oh, a couple of other things I want to talk to you guys about. So I've seen some more stuff about Gladiators out. again, I'm just not feeling it. I know there's a crowd for them, and I know they have a good following, but the prices are just ridiculous. And I just keep looking at that TRD Pro Tacoma and keep edging towards that way, but we'll see. Still a long ways to go. Still got to sell the house. Someone came by to look at our house. They set up a listing showing. Shay spent like 2 hours on the house again. She kind of watches them just to see what car they drive so she knows when to come back. She said they drove up to the house. The realtor went to unlock the door, and the people didn't even want to go in and see it. This is my complaint with realtors. If your people don't want to go see a house in the first place, don't try and force them to go see a house. They don't want to see it. I mean, even when we're buying a house, it's like, dude, I don't want to go see this house. And I feel bad because it wastes people's time. So if you're a realtor, be considerate. I mean, just use common sense. If your customers don't want to see a house, don't schedule an appointment to go see that house. Anyways, it'll be empty soon, and then people can waste their time looking at your house all they want. But it's almost sold. Well, I can't say that. We want it to be almost sold. And then we'll find a place here and go from there. So that's kind of the biggest thing. There's so many cool houses here that I'm really excited to see what we end up with. We just want something with a little bit of personality and a little bit of character. Until then, we're going to be living in the RV. Going to be back in it at the end of this month. I'll be in Austin at the end of this week, Friday night, flying back over there. So more things coming. Next videos will hopefully have some more updates, and then Shay will be back soon. All right, thanks again, guys. Have a great week, and if you need anything, just hit me up in the comments, and we'll post it up from there. Thanks.